Hi my dear friends of YouTube. Today I'm bringing you this gorgeous summer blouse. It's all done in crochet. It's very easy to do and fast. And here is the list of material you're gonna need to make it. To make this summer blouse Yaritza, I given the blouse that name because it was my friend Yaritza who sent me these 2 balls of yarn. And so to show my appreciation, I giving this blouse her name. This yarn is 100% mercerized cotton. It's 100 grams or 430 meters, and the brand is Coat from Sisney. So my friends from Mexico are very lucky that they have a factory where they make these there and sell them there, because here we don't can find this type of yarn. So the crochet hook is 3.5 millimeters. You're gonna need tapestry needle and scissors. This is the design that we're gonna do for the blouse. It's really nice, easy and fast to do. And I already did this one, and now I'm gonna show you how to do them. And okay, let's get started. This stitch is multiple of 10 plus 1 more. So the stitch is multiple 10 plus 1, and that extra 1 is to turn your work around to do a row of single crochet that I did here for the base of the stitch. And look like that, the base of the single crochet. I don't want to do it with just the chain as the base, so I did a row of single crochet and it looked really nice. The border, you don't need to do any finishing touches there because it looked really nice like that. So for mine I did 91, so 90 is the stitch, 90 plus 1, 91 plus 1 more, 92 to turn my work around for that row single crochet. So if you want this blouse smaller, you decrease by 10, or you increase by 10 if you want it bigger. So you'll have to increase 10 in the front and 10 for the back, or 20 for the front and 20 for the back, or decrease 10 in the front and 10 in the back. But for mine was 90 plus 1, 91. What I did to know the measurement for myself, I did a chain and I measured from under my arm where the seam of the clothes go to the other side in front of my chest to where the under the arm where the seam of the clothes go. So that is the measurement that I did for me. That's what you have to do for yourself or the person that you are doing this blouse for. Okay, so for mine was 90 plus 1 for my size, and it looked really nice. It don't look loose, it looked nice. And then now I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna start. This is what I have left of my first ball of yarn, so I'm gonna have more than plenty to do my blouse. So I'm gonna start with a slip knot, and I'm gonna do the chain of 90, and that's 90 plus 1, 91 for mine. Remember, all the bodies are not the same, so you have to measure yourself. So I'm gonna continue here, and I'll meet you here when I have my 91 chains. Here I have my 91 chain plus 1 more, 92. I'm gonna go to the second chain from the hook, and I'm gonna do a single crochet. And I'm gonna do a single crochet in my 91 chains. So I'll have 91 single crochet. And it's only one row of single crochet, and look like this. Once you finish doing your chain and your row of single crochet, you're gonna chain 3 you're gonna turn your work around, In the same space, at the first single crochet, you're gonna do a double crochet. You're gonna chain 2, 1 and 2, and in the same space again you're gonna do 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. You're gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet, and at number 5 you're gonna do a single crochet. You're gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and in number 5 you're gonna do again 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet in the same space. You're gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and in number 5 you're gonna do a single crochet, 1, 2, 3 chains, yarn over, and you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and in number 5 you're gonna do again 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Again you're gonna chain 1, 2, 3. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and in number 5 you're gonna do your single crochet, and it looks like this. Now you're gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and again you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5 you're gonna do 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet in the same space. Like that you're gonna continue all the way to the end of this first row of the stitch. Here I'm gonna work in the last one. So I'm gonna go to the last single crochet, and again I'm gonna do 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Over like that. At the end. Once you finish, you're gonna chain 2, and from now on, each time you start a new row, you're only gonna chain 2. You're gonna go in the chain 2 space here, and you're gonna do 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet, and from now on it will be like that. 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet in the same space. You're gonna go now to the chain 3 space here, the first chain 3 space, and you're gonna do a single crochet. You're gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. You're gonna go to the next chain 3 space here, and you're gonna do a single crochet. And now you're gonna yarn over, and you're gonna go to the center space here at the chain 2 space, and you're gonna do 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet in the same space. Now you're gonna go directly to the chain 3 space here, and you're gonna do a single crochet, and you're creating like seashells is what the stitch look like. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to go to the space of straight chain 3 here, and you're going to do a single crochet, and from there you're going to go directly and do yarn over and go to the center of the chain 2 space, and you're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. And again 3 double crochet. It's very easy stitch once you get going. It's very easy and very fast to work. So it's a repetition of those 2 rows. Here you're gonna go in the next space of chain 3, and you're gonna do a single crochet, 1, 2, and chain 3. Go to this space here and do a single crochet and do the shell stitch. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 more double crochet in the same space. Like that, you're going to continue all the way to the end. So it'll look like this. You see, with the chain 3 space there in between. So now you have to do a single crochet here, chain 3, do the stitch in the center here, and like that you continue. Here I'm going to work on the last one, and you're going to do your 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet, now you're gonna do a double crochet. You started with 3 chain here, you see, that's the 3 chain here. You're gonna go to the top of that 3rd chain, and you're gonna do a double crochet. You're always gonna finish with a double crochet and start with 2 chain each row. So now we're gonna chain 2, 1 and 2. You're gonna turn your work around, and you're gonna go to the center here again, and you're gonna do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the same space, now you're going to chain 3. We're repeating exactly what we did in the first row. The only thing that here we start with the 2 double crochet, and here we are doing 3. So you chain 3, and you're going to go to the center here at the chain 3, and you're going to do a single crochet. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to go yarn over and the center at the stitch, and you're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet, again chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna go here in the center of the chain 3, and you're gonna do a single crochet, 1, 2, 3. Again you're gonna go here, and you're gonna do 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. Like that, you're going to continue all the way to the end of this row. You see, now I have to chain 3 and do a single crochet here in the center. So after that, I had to chain 3 and work here inside, chain 3, do the single crochet in here, chain 3, do the stitch in here, like that, and it will look like this. They look like they go down like that, but they will, as you work, they will sit flat. Like that. Here I'm gonna finish the last one, and it's exactly the same. I'm gonna do 3 double crochet in the chain 2 space, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. Now you're gonna go yarn over, and you're gonna go here, just went up with a chain of 2, and the number 2 in the top one, you're gonna do a double crochet. You're always gonna finish with a double crochet, and you're gonna start with a chain of 2, and that will be nice and straight up. So now you're gonna chain 2. You see those chain 2 and the top 2 there was what I did my double crochet, but in this row here. So you're gonna turn your work around, and you're gonna go to the chain a space here of 2, and you're gonna do 3 double crochet again, chain 2. You see in the top of this one, and when I turn my work around, is where I'm gonna do my double crochet to finish that. 3 more. Now I'm doing the repetition of row number 2 here, repetition of that one. That is, you go to the chain 3 space and you do a single crochet, chain 3, go to the next chain 3 space and do a single crochet, yarn over, and go to the space of the chain 2 here and do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So we are repeating those 2 rows over and over. So it's no increasing, decreasing, or anything. So you go here to the chain 3 space and you do a single crochet, chain 3 again, single crochet, yarn over, you come here, you do your, my battery is almost dead. So chain 2 now, again, 3 double crochet, and from there you go and you do your single crochet in here. Like that, you're going to continue all the way to the end, and you are creating exactly the same that you did from the second row. And it looks like this, you see? So I'll meet you here at the end of this row. Here I zoom in a little bit, that way you guys can see even better. Here I did my last one, yarn over, I'm going to go to the top of the chain 2 here, and I'm going to do a double crochet, chain 2, turn my work around, and again I'm going to show you. This is the repetition of row number 1 again. So the only thing, remember row number 1 was 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, but for now on we are doing 3 double crochet in every single row. So 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna go to the center of the chain 3 space here, and you're gonna do a single crochet like that. You're gonna chain 3 and you're gonna come here to the center and you're gonna do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 3, and you're going to go to the center here at the chain 3 space and you're going to do a single crochet, and it look like this. See, nice and easy, and it's a really pretty stitch for a blouse. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna come here to the space in here again, chain 2, again 3 double crochet, chain 3, and again a single crochet in the chain 3 space here. Like that, you're going to continue all the way to the end. I will show you one more time how to work in the stitch, and from there you can do the length that you want for your blouse. When I show you the next row, I will let you know how many rows I did for mine and the measurements. Here I'm going to finish this row with a double crochet, on top of the second chain, chain 2, turn my work around, and again I'm gonna work in my stitch. And you see, you always finish with a double crochet and start with the chain of 2, chain 2, 3 double crochet, now we are doing the repetition of row number 2. So those 2 rows is what you're gonna repeat. So now I had to do the single crochet here. You see, chain 3, single crochet here, and again the stitch. That is 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. Like that, you're going to continue repeating those 2 rows until you have your desired length for your piece. So remember, you have to make 2 exactly the same. Just like that. So in this one, from here to here, I measure 41 centimeters, and I did from here to here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. And that was just from here to here, you know, where this part for the under the arm go. Here in the center I did 1 more row, and that was in this 6 center stitch. I did a slip stitch until I got here, and then I work 1 more until I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These 6, you see, they are a little, you don't can see it, but they're a little bit higher than this half a row, because 2 of this row make 1 shell stitch. If you look, you see. So after that I did the strap, but this is something that I will show you when I get there with this one. Remember, you have to do 2 pieces exactly the same, and you have to measure this on your body. So mine is from the bottom here, the length, until under my arm here, and that was 41 centimeters long. So, and 35 row. So far I'm working now in row number 5, so I have 30 more to go. So I'll meet you here when I have my 35 rows, like this. Here I've done my 35 rows. So I finished this row like row number 1 is the stitch, chain 3, a single crochet, chain 3, and the stitch, and like that on and on. So that's the last row. That was row number 35, like row number 1, or row number 3, like the odd number. So you can do this longer if you like. So just you have to make sure that that is the last row that you do. So I'm gonna turn my work around. And here I'm gonna do a slip stitches until I get to this last double crochet in here. I'm in the last one with my slip stitch. Now I don't want to leave that open like that, so I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna come here where this first double crochet is, and I'm gonna do slip stitch like that. So I'm gonna continue doing a slip stitch in here until I get to this double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you here when I finish in here. Once you finish doing the slip stitch on top of the last double crochet, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and now you're going to do a double crochet in this chain space here. And instead of the single crochet that we've been doing in all the rows, here going to be a double crochet. Okay, so you're going to work now inside this stitch here, and you're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet, and this will be row number 36 only in the one in the centers. And this one, you see, 35, because with the slip stitch and those two, these are the ones that go under the arm, and this will be the one for the strap. So now we're going to continue here. We're going to do the single crochet, chain 3. We're going to go to the space here, we're going to do single crochet, and again we're going to do our stitch. We're going to continue doing that like row number 2 until we have only 2 of those motifs left. You see, now I have to do the single crochet here, like that. So here you chain 3, single crochet, you do the motif, and you continue doing that until you get to this one here. Okay, this one, leaving these 2 for under the arm on the other side. So I'll meet you when I get here. I'm going to continue doing my stitch like that. Once you get to the last one, you're going to do a double crochet in the chain 3 space, because you want to be this side exactly the same as this one, and you start here with a double crochet in that space here. So now I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to do my slip stitch on top of the first single crochet, and I'm going to do a slip stitch into the last double crochet, chain 3, jump to the other space of the double crochet, and do the same exactly as I did on the other side. You see, from here chain 3, slip stitch until the end. So I'll meet you here when I get to the end. Remember to chain 3 in between these 2 stitches. Here I finish with my slip stitch. So now I'm gonna go back again, and I'm gonna do a slip stitch all the way back until that double crochet in here, that just a lonely double crochet. Okay, so because the here is slip stitch, the chain don't have any slip stitch, I want to be the same thickness and here until here. Okay, so, like this, you see. So I did back again my slip stitch until that double crochet. So that double crochet was there for a reason. It's always a reason for my madness. So I'm gonna meet it here when I done all the slip stitch until top of that double crochet. Now I got to the point of the double crochet, but something that I wanted to explain first, just in case you're making this blouse bigger, if you have more motif than I am. So I have 10, mine are 10, so I leave in 2 here for under the arm, 2 here for under the arm, and in the center I have 6, 1 for one strap, 1 for the other one, and 4 for the color. Okay, so if you are making this, let's say you have 4 extra motif, so you will leave 1 extra because you are a little bit wider than I am, so the separation between the under the arm will be bigger. So you, instead to leave 2 for under the arm, you leave 3. So you still do the same thing. What you did in between these two, you do between the 2 and 3. And then the strap, the double crochet will be here before number 4. Okay, that double crochet that I did there will be here. Okay, so that give you those 3 for under the arm. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And then let's say you have an extra 2 for the center, and instead of 6 like mine, you have 8. So you can do the strap double. The strap for the blouse, you can do them double. Here, let me explain here. So for mine is 2 here, 2 here is 4. I have 6 in the center, 1 for the strap here, 1 for the strap, and I have 4 for the color. So what you do is, if you have an extra 2, and instead of 6 like mine, you have 8, what you do is you strap double. So to do double the strap, you're gonna do the motif between this strap and this motif, and this one you're gonna continue exactly the same as this. You see, as you work the 2 motif in between, they will be exactly the same. Only in this row that I'm going to show you now is where you're going to work 1 motif over. That's what I did here, you see, and work 1 motif over. That way it's nice and round. And after that you work just 2 stitch straight. This one is my stitch straight, and this side is chain 2, the motif, finish with the double crochet, chain 2, the motif, finish with the double crochet. It's exactly as I did the beginning and at the end of my piece, but just in 1 motif. But if you do in double the strap in the center between this one and the other motif, you work exactly the same, the stitch exactly the same. So I hope you guys understand that, and now I'm going to show you how to work the straps. So here we are on top of that double crochet. So no matter how many of these you leave for under the arm, you can leave 3, 4, 5, as many as you need. You have to do your slip stitch on top of that double crochet that you did there. So there you're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and now you're going to do your motif in there. So first I'm going to explain if you want to do a double motif strap for those ladies that making the strap double and instead single like me. So you do the motif there, and now you're going to chain 3, and these one are for the double strap. You see mine is only 1, and if you're making added 2, you're going to do this. After you chain 3, you're going to go here in the center at these 3 chain, and you're going to do a single crochet. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and you're going to do the motif again. And this always stay in between these two, it always stay the same. The next row will be the chain of 3 and in here, and then the other one chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, and the motif. So you want to continue in between these two exactly the same all the way up. So here, after you finish doing that, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to do a double crochet in the space here in between the motif and that chain 3 space. You're going to do a double crochet. You're going to 1, 2, and 3 chain, and you're going to go in this space here at the next motif, and you're going to do a slip stitch, and that will create, you see, because let me undo this. I don't want to leave this like that, you see. It will look horrible if you leave your piece like that without separation in there. So that's why I chain 3 and bring it here to the next stitch and do a slip stitch. That will create this more round like this. You see, that's what I did here. I jumped to this one to close that part in here. So that is if you're doing your double motif strap. So after that, what you're going to do is you're going to do a slip stitch back again in those 3, the double crochet in those 3 until you get to the first double crochet at that motif. Okay, and then from there you'll continue as I'm going to show you, even with a single strap, but you will work with the 2. Like I said in the beginning, at the end of the strap, after this row going to be the same. So now I'm gonna, since mine is a single strap, so after you do the first motif and only motif that you're going to work, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to come here and you're going to do a double crochet. I hope it's not confusing for you guys. And 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to come here and you're going to do the slip stitch. You see, but just with 1 instead of 2, just with 1. You're going to turn your work around, and this is what you're going to do after you're doing 1 or 2 motifs. You have to do this step to turn around. You're going to do some slip stitch until you get to that first double crochet of the motif. So you're going to continue like this until you get to the first here. Once you get here, let's pretend that you're doing double, that you have the other one there. You will do exactly the same as I'm doing here, double or single. You're gonna 1, 2 chain, yarn over, and you're gonna do your motif. So you're gonna chain 2, 1, and 2, and again you're gonna do the other 3 double crochet on the other side. So if you're doing double the motif, what you do now is it's supposed to be the single crochet, chain 3, and the single crochet and the motif. But for us, ladies that are doing just a single strap, you yarn over and you go on top of that first chain of the chain 2, and you're gonna do a double crochet. And when you're doing double the motif, you will do this exactly the same when you finish the second one. You see, you're gonna finish and begin the same, even if you're doing double. So here what you do is 1, chain 2, turn your work around, and you're going to do again your motif. So it will be 2 and 3, chain 2, and again 3. So for those ladies that are doing double, you continue doing the center and the next one, and you will finish exactly like this. You go on top of the chain 2, and you do your double crochet, and like that you're gonna start working the strap up. You see? So you're gonna continue doing this until you have your desired length. For mine, they are 11 row, 11 of these. So once I finish this, I will show you again and the other side. That way it's a better explanation, okay? Just in case I missed something in here. So I'll meet you here after I finish this strap, but I did 12 for this one and 11 for this one because now I want to attach them together, and I want the two right side. But on this stitch don't have wrong or right side, but the ones that I want for the right side, I want them to be the same. So I'm gonna turn the strap, I'm gonna chain 2, and I'm gonna go to the strap of this one. This is the one that I already finished, it's true strap, and I want to do this before I show you how to do the other strap. And I'm gonna come here, make sure that they're not twisted. This is the part for under the arm, and this is the part for under the arm. And I'm gonna come here and tap at the chain 2 or the double crochet there, and I'm gonna do a slip stitch. Okay, so I'm gonna yarn over, I'm gonna come to this one that I'm working, and I'm gonna do 3 double crochet, chain 1, I'm gonna go to the center of this one at the chain 2 space, I'm gonna do a single crochet, yarn over, and I'm gonna come again here to the center, and I'm gonna do my 3 double crochet. Again, I'm gonna go to this one here, and in the corner here at the stitch where I finished that one, and where at the top of the chain 2, I'm gonna do a slip stitch, yarn over, and I'm gonna come here and the top of this one here, the chain 2, and I'm gonna do my double crochet. I'm gonna chain 1, cut the yarn, and I just had to lose those two tails that I have there. And like that, you attach your strap in here. You see? So I'm gonna show you now how to do the other strap. Now to do the other strap, I'm gonna come here in the other side like this. I'm gonna start from the outside in, because I want to do a slip stitch on top of this one too. That way here at the chain 3 space, and in here is exactly the same as the other one. I want them to be exactly the same. So I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna pass my yarn, do a little knot, and then start working my slip stitch. Once you attach your yarn there, you're gonna pull it through, you have a loop, and you're gonna do a slip stitch until we get to this double crochet here again. Once you get to that double crochet, you're gonna chain 2, and remember you're gonna do this either you're doing a 1 strap or 1 motif strap or 2. So you're gonna do the first one, chain 2, 3 double crochet, now if you're doing double strap, what you're gonna do is you're gonna chain 3, you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 3, the motif, and then when you do that motif, you're gonna do what I'm doing here right now. You're gonna chain 3, you're gonna do a double crochet, and the next one will be this one here, chain 3, a slip stitch, and the next one. That if you're doing a double, it will be in this one here. You're gonna turn your work around, and you're gonna do a slip stitch, until you get to the first double crochet of this motif, the first motif. Either you're working 2 or 1 is the first one here. Not this double crochet, this one in here. So you're gonna do slip stitch until you get to. Well, I did my slip stitch. Now here I'm gonna chain 2, 1 and 2. I'm gonna do my 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet, and now if you're doing double the motif, you will do the stitch in between the two of them, and then after that you do the second one, you will finish the same as I'm finishing this one here. You go on the top, add the 2 chain, and you do your double crochet, chain 2, turn your work around, do your motif, and here you will chain 2, do a double crochet, chain 2, turn your work around exactly as you did the other side. Like that you're going to finish one piece. You start the second one, and then when you start working on the second one, when you finish the strap, you will attach them together as I showed you a few seconds ago, and you do the next one, do exactly the same, attach them exactly the same, and then after that I will show you how to close the side, and if you like to do a finish here in the front, you can do that, or you can leave it like this. To close the side of the piece, you have 2 options. The first option is that with the tapestry needle you can sew these together, and the second option is to do it with a crochet hook like I did here on mine, that look really nice like this. This is the closure on the side. So to do that, I'm gonna put my piece in front of me like this. So if you are sewing this with the tapestry needle here, you're going to start from the top, making sure that nothing is twisted, that everything is sitting flat and even like this. You're going to come here, and with your tapestry needle you're going to sew from the top down these two together like this, okay, and a zigzag. But for mine, I'm going to do it with this one and a zigzag, but from the bottom up. So I'm going to get my yarn. Love working with this yarn. So I'm going to bring this here, my hook, to the row of single crochet that I did, to the first one there. Make sure that is not one strand of yarn, that you pass it through the entire stitch. That way it's nice and secure, and you're gonna pass those 2 tails like that. You got double there, but now you're gonna use only one. Later we will lose that tail there, and you're gonna chain 2, 1 and 2. You're gonna go to the other side, and the first single crochet. I have a little fluff here, black fluff. You're gonna go to the other piece on the other side, to the first single crochet, and you're gonna do a single crochet, and that's nice and secure there. You're gonna chain 2, and you're gonna come here where you did the 2 first double crochet in the first row, and in the first one you're gonna do a single crochet. You're gonna chain 2, 1 and 2, and you're gonna go to the other side, and exactly the same. In that first double crochet you're gonna do a single crochet. You're gonna chain 2, 1 and 2, come to this side, and here in the next row you'll have your 3 double crochet and the chain of 2. In that chain of 2 you will do your single crochet. Chain 2, again you go to the other side, find that chain of 2 and do your single crochet, chain 2. Now after those 2 rows you can see the space easy, so this open here you're gonna do your single crochet, chain 2, go to the other side and find exactly the stitch that match that one and do your single crochet again, chain 2 and come here and do that again. You're gonna continue all the way to the top and make sure that you don't miss one of those spaces, because if you do miss a space, you'll have to undo your work because you'll have one piece here longer than other one, okay? And you want this to be even on the top. And when I get to the top, I will show you how I'm gonna finish this up. That way it's even in the top and the stitch is not loose up and down, okay? It's nice and straight there. So I'll meet you here when I get to here. I am at almost at the top part. I have only 2 left, and I have to do a big piece because I almost finished and I realized that one part was longer than the other one, and I look and look, I kind of see where I missed 2 and then I had to do a piece, and then my piece was even again. So here I have the 2 last one. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna chain 2, and then instead to put this in the space of the side, I'm gonna put it on top at that first double crochet there. I'm gonna put it on the top of that one, a single crochet. I'm gonna chain 2, and I'm gonna go to the other side and I'm gonna do exactly the same on top of the double crochet. I'm gonna do here a slip stitch, no a single crochet, because I'm gonna chain 1, cut the yarn and lose the tail, and you have your piece nice and even on the top here, and your stitch don't go up and down. So you do that on the other side and lose the tail, and if you like you can do a finishing stitch here on the top, the front, or you can leave it like that. Well, once you finish your blouse, it will look like this. For mine, I'm gonna leave this like that. I tried it on and I like the way these little shells look on the top, so I'm gonna leave it like that, that finish, and it will look something like this. This blouse is not too long. It's just a fit right in the top of the waist of the jeans or skirts and stuff, so it's not a very long blouse. It's just the perfect length. So I'm gonna put it on my model and I will show you the end result. The amount of yarn that I used was 1 ball of yarn and like 25% of this one. I have like a 75% of this ball of yarn left over here of the 2 of them. So now I'll show you the end result. Well, my dear friends, this is the end result, and I love this blouse. It look amazing. And this is the length. So we have the perfect length. It's not too long. Perfect for the summer. Well, I hope you guys like it and give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make this blouse and you want to send me some picture, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Stedman, or you can find me in my Instagram, Ruby Stedman Crochet. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.